Oh, let's talk about these guys.
All kinds of different reflectors, and this one got munched. This is one of my first ones.
Okay, and then these guys, familiar to me from like the one in the middle anyway, looks like the one that, the configuration that
It is, yeah.
Gordy. Yeah.
Yeah, these were in my store for sale, and then when I closed the store in, it was 18, we were, I just took them home. Lucky you.
Yeah. So all these three? They're yours.
Oh,
thank you. Oh yeah. We're doing a family Zoom on my actual phone. This is just a phone camera with Joe's family. Every Friday night they do a 8 o'clock Zoom. So 6 o'clock out there. End of the night, okay, well, I'm ready to take it. You don't want to take it 2 hours ahead of time. You're going to fall asleep during the Zoom. And I close it up. Oh, no. So I got melatonin powder all over it.
No.
That's okay. I have a whole bottle, so it all worked out. Okay. And this is one of my best. This one has often the best sound of all the cameras. I'll just set that here.
You can do that where you are. That's all solar too. There's a PV that operates that.
Yeah.
It doesn't turn it, so you don't have to turn evacuated. You don't have to turn evacuated tubes because they, they're all 360.
Yeah. Well, so the history behind these. You and Dan Oakes, or what was the whole?
Dan Oakes is down there in the sunshine, Arizona and there. So he could mess around with them constantly. And I had the tubes and the idea, and he could mess with them down there
Sure.
always. So we just got together and started. He had a website too, but the interest just wasn't there 10 years ago. There was, the early adapter kind of, or early buyers or whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine, but you can't make a living on that.
No. And the tubes that went with them, you got them from where? They were China or?
China. Yep. I ordered them direct from China.
They were good. That would be 5 inches or more inner diameter. That's not, okay. Yeah. I've got my measuring tape back in the car. I'll believe you. Trust you on that.
They're 137 millimeter diameter and 600 millimeter long.
Okay.
So 20 inches by 4.5 inches.
Yeah. Okay, well, you tell me.
When we first started doing this, I just had the tube out laying down on a table. And I went in the house and made some bread dough and made a long bread loaf, a couple of inches wide, and I put it in one of those water heater type evacuated tubes. Done. Here, a whole bunch of them. Just storing them in there. Because I have two bigger solar heaters on my house.
That only reflected, that's just straight aluminum?
That's straight aluminum. And do you know what what Mother's aluminum polish is for aluminum wheels?
I don't think I've heard that before. I've heard of aluminum polish, but not that.
Well, all the other polishes are okay, but Mother's is the one that will put the mirror finish on stuff.
Oh, really?
In fact, like these parabolics, when they get splattered and a little bit corroded and start getting ugly, you take that Mother's and clean them up, bright and shiny, and then it puts a protective coat on them too. For aluminum wheels, but it works on any aluminum.
Sure.
And I use that on a lot of these later. And then this one is just Home Depot reflective plastic.
Yeah.
That's way back in the first ones. So I think I used, like you were talking about, for your car, you know, to polish your car. Polishing
Mid-wax thing or because my theory is this. You get a tube that fits that big wide hole there at the right angle, so much of that, even the diffused from the buff finish or the corroded, slightly corroded finish, is probably still going to do pretty darn well. I mean, first off, because it's the tube anyway, and this is to boost what's already going to be quite a bit of heat.
Yeah, go get the Mothers and give you a little demonstration.
Sure, why not?
No?
Yeah.
Say no right here.
Okay. Okay. Mother's Mag aluminum polish. All right, so it's already pulling off a ton of that oxidation. And you just use that when you originally polished it? You didn't do like several, like I've seen some people go through the, okay, start off with the 1200 grit, then the 2400 grit, and by the time you're done, it's like you spent 15 hours when you could have just put a shiny aluminum foil over the whole thing.
There you go.
But that's all you can already see. You can already see that's, oh yeah. That's good to know because I have a few sheets of non-spectral aluminum that they're kind of in that in between that and the mirror finish.
Mirror. Done. You can see yourself in it
Oh yeah,
perfectly
that does the job.
fast.
Yeah.
That's how they do aluminum wheels on the big trucks.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the difference between probably doubles the power
Sure.
of it. And when you put that bead, you know, when you adjust it and put that line across the
Yeah.
tube, it's way more.
Sure. But we're good in what, half hour or so? Put out the
Yeah, let's.
Wonder cooker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hook that up right away.
Yeah.
And then put the little bead on the target.
That like stop at 500 or?
Top at 400.
Okay.
I practice and practice and practice. You know.
Well, while this is going, is there anything else you can or would like to say about this? I mean, I could go wax poetic about the vacuum and everything, but obviously that's not gonna, you know.
And I was boiling water in it too when it blew. So I'm not sure whether that had, you know, something to do with it. The water splashing around when it was boiling.
So I'm thinking you're right about with the boiling water. Is that there was probably one point that the differential was just enough. I mean, there's probably some say it's a good 50 degrees. Ghost Sun, I think, will say that, where you can the difference of 50 and maybe even 100 degrees, and it shouldn't matter. Tempered, but whatever. But after that,
Come in the door.
oh, that's rough. Okay.
Well, we should make a pie, and then there'll be more questions and answers.
Oh, how fast can you make a pie?
Pretty fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go upstairs and put one together,
Okay.
and I'll throw it in there.
Sure.
And that will refer to mom for problems too.
That's
Go
right.
ask your mom. Go ask your
Oh,
mom.
that's how I asked it.
Right, yes.
Exactly, yes, I
And that's
understand.
fine, because yeah, we've had his discipline.
Do you want more light? I can open these.
No, this will be good.
Thank you.
Pretty much easy as that. Put the filling in. Do you have it?
Yep.
Oh, please?
Perfect.
There's that. One apple.
Oh yeah.
Granny Smith.
Oh, perfect.
And then I think just 1/5 of the stuff, right, Sue?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing missing is, you know, you're at a state fair and they do the cooking demo and they got the big flat mirror above behind them at an angle.
Oh,
So you're looking up from the audience,
yeah.
looking right down into the pot, you know.
Actually, there's a state fair going on now in Puyallup.
Oh, ours is going till Labor Day.
Yeah.
It goes 12 days till Labor Day. Probably a lot of state fairs do that. Does yours?
Actually, ours just started yesterday. I
Oh,
think.
okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
think yesterday was the first day. Yesterday or Thursday.
But I gotta squish it in there.
Yeah, you're right down.
Took me a while to figure out that metal. Whatchamajigger too. Now hopefully I'm gonna be able to put this on there. Because I haven't pushed down on that bottom one. Yes.
Sounds good.
Now I have to push down a little bit. Okay. It's in, so.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
However
that's
you
good.
want it.
Yeah, it's good. There's a shade on it, but that's it's enough of the pie crust, so it's.
I did it by hand, just easy. It's easy with that stuff. Mother's.
Mhm.
And you can see the stand that it's on
Yeah.
was a circle,
Mhm.
so I pinched it in like that and put the foil on it. I have to turn it, once in a while. I usually turn it every 10 minutes, but I'll turn that window back in the same place.
Here. I tend to cook stuff that takes about half hour at the most, and so I set it 1 or 2 rings ahead and just leave it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more fidgety.
Well, and when I'm weeding and doing stuff in the yard, oh man, I keep it in the center because every
Sure,
time I
you're
walk
right
by,
there.
just why not? You know?
Yeah.
Like, that half a calorie of effort. Oh, that's okay. It's got just a few wispy clouds, otherwise fairly clear.
Yeah, you know, that has a definite effect. I know, because I can stay out here in it. She sees me, she'll... Let me get the chair and peek out the door.
Definitely.
There, yeah. Ow!
Ooh. Pot holder?
Well, it's just so darn, whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
Slippery.
Yeah.
I have a big pad of kind of fiberglassy stuff, and I use that.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. That's another thing I started doing with my experiments, was putting the brightness down there.
Mm-hmm.
6, 159, 164, 171, 180, whatever that was.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not like a tube, a vacuum tube that, you know, stays fairly cold.
Yeah. But that's surprising though. It must be like from the bottom up, because the top crust seems just a slight bit of browning, but it still looks a little moist. Oh, so what I'm thinking is maybe the metal for the gasket is doing is transferring enough of the heat outside.
Nope. No.
Huh.
Even with the what do you call it too? Silicone
It
gaskets.
still did it?
Yep.
Wow.
But I would put everything, you know. I'd put
Mm-hmm.
sometimes a time of day, and so lumens. This is 14, 15, 16. It's hot.
Mm-hmm.
What are we looking like in there?
Well, it's still the top crust still looks, you know, it's like just ready to bubble, but it's not browning yet.
Doesn't have that burnt smell though, so
No. When you're probably turning around, maybe
Yeah,
help,
keeps
because
it-
it'll
yeah.
yeah.
I have to do that. It's hotter on the one side, the back side there.
Yeah.
And you can see that circle where
Oh,
it's-
sure. Oh, it's blinding over there. Oh, wow.
high temp silicone. This is the red, the car, automotive, 600 degree.
Yeah.
But it puts an odor in there.
Hmm.
And those ghost hun ones,
Yeah.
if you smell that, you can tell it smells.
Yeah. Definitely seeing the bubbling on the.
Well, that's when
Top
they're
crust.
done.
Yeah.
When they bubble.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is take the sun off it for a minute or so. Is it too hot to handle for mine? Yeah, it's not.
Oh yeah.
Ow. Ow.
Ooh, ouch.
See, I could have turned it and got that other side too,
Yeah.
but I promise.